we are back for round 2. Hoping we can continue that good luck we had in the first case. Excuse me. So it's our second case of the newly released DC Bombshells Series 2. Break is sponsored by Blowout Cards. Thank you to them as always. Start off, I apologize. I'm getting over a cold, so I'm a little froggy. Do my best to keep it down. If you didn't watch the first break, or if you're not familiar with Series 2 here, now that I have the case under my belt, 12 boxes a case. There's one figure in each box. In the case, one of the figures is bronze. We also have the possibility of getting a painted figure, which are at 1 in 5 cases odds. There's a bunch of different inserts, most of which are easy 1 in 3 packs. So figuring that once we get them all sorted out, we will have mini masters, 1 for each box. Can't guarantee that yet until I sort them. There's 2 different parallels. They flipped them on us this time. Usually the rainbow foil was the easier parallel. This time around they made that the hard one. The base cards all have a red foil on them. The easy parallel is a gold foil. First figure. In almost all the boxes, the sketch was roughly about 10 packs up from the bottom. And they also added a insert set. I don't even remember what they call it, but it's like ID cards. They're roughly 1 a box. We got 10 of them out of our case. I think the odds were listed at 1 in 28, so that makes sense. They were all numbered out of $5.99. Also different from last year. Last year there was only 3 figures. This year there's 5 different. We have Harley Quinn, Raven, Starfire, and they added 2 male figures, Superman and the Joker. Just flipping them over because try and make it so that we get the sketch as close to the last pack as possible. Because if we don't pull a star power or a printing plate, the sketch is all there is of any real, anything to show you on the screen. So I hate it when we, you pull the main hit in the box first, and then you got to sit through a bunch of packs of nothing. I'd rather sit through the packs of nothing in the beginning. we've got a few watchers here who, anybody feel like talking tonight? Here's one of these ID cards. I'll show you one of them. It's a pretty uneventful insert. I mean, hey, it's something different. It gives us an extra hit in the break. As long as the collation is as good as it was in the first case, we'll get a set out of them. Alright, cool. Made it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep. Okay, 2 packs left. One of them's got a sketch. That one has a sketch, or is that a star power? That's a sketch. So then this should have nothing, which it does. Gavin Williams, and I'm guessing that's supposed to be the Penguin. Like I said, my Bombshells knowledge is a little weak. Just in case, let me just. Superman. The Batgirls ID card, 425 of 599. I was losing count. think I might have opened up too many from the bottom. Nope, not yet. So were you, did you get to see that first case? Mason? Oh, I'm only on the second box. I mean, the first sketch, I guess it's the penguin. I don't know. So we got ourselves Batgirl here. Mary Bellamy, right? I mean, this style, you know, of product is right up her alley. Raven is our figure. Uh-oh. So I better check what that is. Going crazy with emails there all of a sudden. Oh, all my brakes just, well, some of my brakes just came up. The brake for Defenders, Star Wars Galaxy, Star Wars Finest, and maybe the Star Trek Beyond. They're all popping up right now. At Defenders, Finest, Galaxy, and the Beyond Archive box. I didn't get to Ant-Man and Wasp and something else. What was the other one? Star Trek Enterprise. Well, there'll be plenty of breaks coming up in the next 2 months. And then, like I said, still have Ant-Man and the Wasp and Star Trek Enterprise. And then after that, Rick and Morty Season 2. I tell you, I think $1,300 for that archive box. I mean, I don't know what the resale is, but I mean, I just think for the content, I think that's a great price. Oh crap, I kept going. Forgot to flip it over. Bianca Thompson. Again, another artist whose talents are perfect for this type of set. I think I want to see a Sinestro figure with a Zoot suit. Yeah, and on that Beyond one, I don't even collect Star Trek, but I'll probably take a spot or two. I wouldn't mind getting that 7-piece relic card. One, two, three, 5, 6, 8. Okay. Bianca. Got Wonder Woman. Very talented with the airbrush. Joker figure. Wrong stack. There's a Wonder Girls ID card. Gotta take a little drink here. Okay, 2 packs to go. One's got a gold and one's got a sketch. There's our gold. Very nice. Who do we get here? Oh, Amy Clark again. That, very nice work. So this is Harper Row. You know, I'm not, I'll say it 100 times. I'm not super up on the Bombshells characters. So the 2 that I've gotten from her so far, I mean, it's definitely, you know, she's not doing Batgirl and, you know, Catwoman. Raven again. So since you weren't able to chat on the first case and you couldn't listen to us too much, I don't know if you saw the discussion about like the values. So, you know, there's been the 3 of these 4 sketches are definitely above average. You know, they're nice sketches. So where do you, as the person with the #1 pick, value, say we get a bronze Harley Quinn figure, you know, where does that fall value-wise to you? Keep getting notifications here. Printing plate. I'll have to find. Now I gotta look and find the card. It's definitely a base card. Sorry, I'm going a little slow. I'm trying to find the card that the printing plate is of. And since it's a yellow plate, so I can't read the name on it. There it is. Eloisa Lane. Okay, we'll start with our printing plate. You can see them side by side. And we do it this way. You get better into the light. Here's one of these. Daily Planet one here, and this is 410 of 599. And our sketch is Raz Ortiz. No idea who the character is. Starfire figure. Let's see, we haven't pulled one at all. Does Katana have more than one base card? I thought I saw a more serious pose at first. Went too far. There's our sketch. Kristen Allen is the artist. There's our first star power. It's a silver of Hawk Girl. There's our silver star power Hawk Girl. And Kristen Allen. Just based off of the colors, I'm gonna take a guess that this is a portrait of Vixen. Since it's orange and yellow in the border. But I do not know for sure. Oops. got ourselves a Harley. I can't think of anything to talk about, Robo. Watching anything good on television? Not the fall seasons are all starting back up. My daughter watches The Good Doctor. I never saw it. You know what's funny is I watch Flash, I watch Legends, and I watch Black Lightning. Never watched Arrow, except for the crossovers. The one that started it all. Well, I bet you Flash isn't going to have much more left card set wise. So if they were smart, depending on how their license goes and what they still have, they could easily run, you know, all the... oh yeah, I don't watch Supergirl either. I'm actually really glad with Legends. I was watching it and I'm like, this show, like for season 1, this show really sucks and I don't know why I'm still watching it. But then it really, it's like it just came into its own. Suicide Squad card. Wow, I'm almost out of soft sleeves. It was the same way with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was terrible. And then, you know, I stuck through it and it got a lot better. I think that's only going to have one more season, and then that'll be done. I'll have to look up that name. There's 2 names on the back of it, but they look like the same name. Yeah, it kind of stinks because they moved it to a Friday night, so I mean that's just a show killer for something like that. Barely gets any ratings. All right, I'm just gonna go jump to the artist list here real quick. Brendan and Brian Frame. Whoa, that could have been bad. I keep saying I have to go back and oh yeah. Well, I know you. Oh, I'm sorry, different person now, Russell. Well, they just did they kill him? I can't remember if they killed him off or not. Okay, we got our bronze figure, and it's the Joker. Yeah, I can't remember now. There's a silver Batman, star powered. Tell you, I liked Cloak and Dagger. So getting back to the shows. I don't have Netflix, so I was watching on my Firebox. I was watching. I got to see like a season and a half of Daredevil. I didn't get to see any Punisher, any Luke Cage, any Jessica Jones, any Iron Fist yet. I did watch the first season of The Runaways. I don't think that hasn't back on yet. I don't believe. And I did not watch any of the whatever the X-Men one is that's on Fox. Was it The Gifted? I mean, I know there's a Legion show, but I don't watch it. Like, I didn't watch Constantine either. I don't know if you have to pay for it or not, but whatever that DC services, it's got the new Titan show. I'm kind of curious how that's going to be. You know, he signs a fair amount, and he does all the cons and stuff. And I guess maybe that's why. But I had a side project that, of course, I stopped working on, like everything else I do, where I was getting all of the Doctor Who, the Doctors, and the Companions, and all I wanted was autographed index cards because I wanted to do a framed piece to hang on the wall. And I was told that he was one that not bother sending into because he does not do through the mail. I had gotten a fair amount of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. But I just kind of gave up. I get in my mind I'm going to do something, and I go gung-ho for a couple of months, and then I slowly fade away. What the hell is this name? Patrick Pekarakatapap. Something like that. I'll have to go to the checklist. Yeah, I can't remember. I had found that an eBay, when eBay used to do this, I don't know if they still have them. They used to have all the different chat groups. And I found they had a TTM chat group, and it had a lot of people that were not from the United States in it. And we used to swap postage. I probably still have a bunch of postage paid envelopes. Alright. Let me see this name first. There's Patrick Lacarda. Okay, he must have a middle name too, because that's what that says, Patrick Lacarda. It's a nice clean sketch. But yeah, I would just, I wrote a little letter, and I would throw a few just blank regular index cards with a, self-addressed stamped envelope back to me. You're definitely asking the wrong person if you got a question mark on that one. Another Harley. Seems that, is that going to be the case? 3 Harleys. So we have one full set, right? 1, 2, 3. And then we have, yeah, the Bronze Joker. Maybe we're just saving the best for last for you. What is up with all these emails? Okay. Well, we still have 4 more chances. Wonder Girls. Well, I will be bringing that up on Saturday. I've been on them to do a DC comic set. I know I say this all the time, but if they were to do one like how Marvel Masterpieces did, something that's a little bit more high-end with a lot of sketches in it, new artwork, I think it'd go over well. I'm pretty sure George had mentioned that the license that they have for DC is everything DC. It's not just DC television. So I think they have the right to make a set if they wanted to. Do the actors from the DC movies, do they do cons? Never been to one before, so I mean, I would assume Ben Affleck does not do conventions. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that he had autographs in Pop Century. Okay, so we got Matt Stafford. Just kidding. Sutton. Is that Mara, actually? Red hair that kind of looks like the bonnet hat. Not bonnet, sun hat. Kind of. Got a Raven. It's crazy. It's 3 silver star powers. I mean, unless I'm mistaking. I mean, usually it's the background. Oh, it's the stripe. I'm an idiot. So the Hawk Girl is a silver. The Batman and the Lane are reds. with selling cards at a movie. What did they did that for one of the Star Wars movies, didn't they? Like within the last year or so. And the solo cards that they had at Denny's, they were popular, but they were popular to collectors who were then going to Denny's to try and get them. I don't know if it really had much of a collecting impact on, just general customers. Or the Guardians of the Galaxy cards on the underwear. I still haven't seen Solo. Haven't had a chance. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so one of these packs has nothing, and one of them has the sketch. This is the pack with nothing. Norvian Basio, and it's a Harley. Well, is it after midnight my time yet? It is. So yeah, tonight, my daughter's birthday was 10 days ago, and our schedule is just so crazy. We always have stuff going on, so tonight was actually the first chance we had, so just going to the local roller skating rink. Joker, so that's Joker number 3, so we have 2 regulars and a bronze. Yeah, unfortunately with the kids, the weekends get kind of crazy. And then with the Philly show this weekend, yeah, no worries there. Yeah, my daughter actually wanted to have a sleepover, but it's been a few months now, but my TV down in the basement died, so it's kind of, if you can't play a movie or something, it could be a boring sleepover. Yeah, she's doing good. So, I don't remember how much I said or didn't say. So she had a cancerous mass. I forget the exact name that they said it was called, whatever the medical term for it was, but she had cancer on her kidney. So they laparoscopically remove the portion of her kidney that had the mass on it, you know, plus a little bit to make sure they, you know, they got it all. And they said they did. Well, you know, it's funny if you were to see what I have is, so there's a, you know, the 61-inch broken TV, and then in front of it is a little 19-inch TV, and he had the Xbox in his room, but the Wi-Fi wasn't strong enough for him, so he wasn't getting a strong enough connection. So he moved it back down here, and he's got my old office chair, and he's 2 feet in front of the little TV, so he's still playing. But I told him to be quiet, and it's a school night anyway, so he went up to bed a while ago. But anyway, so yeah, so she's doing good. They did it laparoscopically, so she was only in the hospital for 3 days after that. So now she's just sore from, you know, being poked and prodded and stretched and cut. They told her that she'd be, I think they said 6 weeks before, you know, I guess she's healed up to the point where she'll feel normal. And then, you know, she'll have to go every 6 months, you know, from here on out, just to keep getting checked to make sure. But, you know, they said as far as they know, they got everything. They don't have to do any kind of, you know, radiation or chemo, which is the best thing for her, you know. Yeah, it was just, she lives an hour and 15 minutes from me, and the hospital where she had the procedure at is just a tiny bit further than that. So all the sketches, I will scan those tomorrow when I get home from my daughter's party. So it'll be later tomorrow night, and then I'll be at the Philly. And then, of course, it's my wife's birthday on Sunday. So we'll probably be going out to dinner for her. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised, because what threw me off was, I'm like, okay, so when they're gonna biopsy what they took off, you know, and then they'll tell you if they got it all. I'm like, well, how do they know if they got it all? And they what they do, oh, wow, what they do is they take a little more than what they think, and I guess they keep checking it, and then when they get to the edge where they don't see anymore. Yeah, I wish. My wife hates cards. Alright, we got, I know, Robo, I know you said you wanted, you know, Harley or Mara or whatever. This is that Iman, whatever the last name was. We got the Wonder Woman in the first case. But check out this Hawk Girl. Right, let me go in close so it focuses. That is a #1 pick right there. Incredible work. I don't ever remember pulling a sketch by that person. I don't know if Iman is a male or a female. Oh, oops. Alright, one more shot at something. Alright, no painted figure. Starfire. I haven't been counting exactly, but if you open up any of this stuff, the sketch is smack dab in the middle. So if you get a fresh box, just take like the middle 4 packs, you know, go 10 down, grab 4 packs. Chances are you're going to have the sketch. I think out of the 24 boxes, we only had 1 box that was not the case with. So with my small sample size, oh Russell, the postage cost is strictly on, you know, the weight. Size doesn't matter. So I mean, it's just under 2.5 ounces. One of those figures in the box. I have no idea how much your packs weigh from the Infinity War break. I'm sure you're over 8 ounces, which means you're at that $23 postage cost. So as long as they keep you under 2 pounds, I don't know how many spots you have in everything combined, so I can't tell you how much postage credit you have to go against the $23. Speaking of which, I know I had asked you before about if you were interested in the mail service. What I would, and you were saying about that would probably make you spend more money, because then you'd have the ability to save a little bit on the shipping. I'm going to send out a message to all the international guys that have been in my breaks, because like I said, I'm going to start it up, you know, I'm going to say it's starting November 1st, but you know, this break right here, I'll actually start it with, if anybody's in them. But even if you don't think you're going to use it, well, I think I have 2 people. I only sent it to like 12 people, because I wasn't advertising or anything. I just wanted to kind of have just a few people. I was figuring within a couple of months that I want to, you know, like I said, kind of calling it the pilot program. If I only have like 10 people, that's all I want, because I just want to make sure that it's something, you know, like I said, believe me, I'm not making any real money on this thing. It's just, I kind of do it anyway, so I figured I might as well offer a service. And I was talking with Trevor, and I mean, he gets killed on check out my cards, because they charge him $3 for every package he gets, and then he gets charged 60 cents for every card in the package, and that adds up quick. and they're a bigger company with a lot more overhead, so I can understand them charging more money because they have more people to have to pay for. But I'm just me, and you know what? I'm like, if I can offer it up to people where it makes it easier on other people that, you know, get their stuff, and I'm comfortable with doing it, and I kind of do it anyway, why not? And if at the end of the day I make a few dollars on it, that's all the better. But I didn't hear from, I only heard from maybe 4 of the people, and then 2, like I said, we're going to do it. But even if you don't think you're going to use it, the way I figure it is the one way where it's just no, I do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a set address. It will not be my house, and it will not be my office. And all the packages get sent to, and it'll be your, you know, your address, and all the packages get sent to your address. I will take a picture of the package. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was talking and I missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, there's 8 there. I'll take a picture of the package. I'll take a picture of the contents, and then just to start, because I'm not making a website or anything yet, I will have. I'll email you the pictures, and then there'll be a Google document that will only be accessible to you. Okay, we got our last sketch. Let me look up the name, because I think I know the name, but I didn't know that they did sketches on this one. Yeah. How do you like that? And then the Google document, there'll be a separate tab for each package that you get. You'll be able to tell me then, this package, this item, send it to me, hold it, send it to somebody else, and then you just pay whatever the postage is. Alright, our last sketch is Wonder Woman. And this might make it kind of tough on the Wonder Woman or the Hawk Girl. I will show you the sketch. I do not think he signed the front. Oh, wait, yes, he did sign the front. I'll see if you can find the name, and if you can't, I'll tell you who it is if you don't recognize it. Give you a couple more seconds. See if you find the signature on there. Yep, you got it. Alright, at least we ended on the last 2 sketches ended up being real winners. And to go back to what you said, Russell, I was only figuring cards. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, if it's something similar, you know, I mean, I don't feel like taking, you know, I don't know what else you might have sent. All right, so to recap, we had a printing plate of Eloisa Lane, our 2 red, 1 silver star power, and our sketches. So we had Gavin Williams, I'm guessing that's Penguin, Mary Bellamy, doing these quicker, Bianca Thompson, Amy Clark, Raz Ortiz. Somebody can help me with who that is. I don't know. Kristen Allen. Frame was Brendan and Brian, I believe. Peter Lacarda. Matt Sutton. Norvian Basio. That Iman, I forget the last name. Killer sketch there. And we ended on a Tony Perna. That is the first Perna I've ever pulled, by the way, that I can think of. I know he does not do a lot of sketches in the product, so that's 2 really nice ones to get. that is it. Like I said, it's late now. I will scan the sketches when I get home from my daughter's birthday party tomorrow. Excuse me. And then everybody can start picking. So thank you for watching the break. If you go and you check out the new breaks, a bunch of them that I submitted just got approved. Star Trek Beyond archive box. It was on sale and it is a great product, so I didn't want to pass up on that. Star Wars Galaxy, Star Wars Finest, and Upper Deck Defenders. All of those, I believe, are up tonight. So thanks for watching. Russell, real quick about the mail thing. Why don't you just shoot me a message with any questions you have? What I was going to say is, even if you don't think you're going to use it, sign up for the package part of it, because there's no monthly fee. And then if you use it, you use it. You don't, you don't. You know, no harm, no foul. And we'll talk later. So thanks again. I will see everybody on the next break. Thanks for watching.